You! What are you doing here? What do you want?
Hi.
Wait. What are you doing? What are you doing walking into my house in the middle of the night?
Well, it's not that late, really. You must have fallen asleep pretty early. Oh, I just was looking for a place to crash.
Oh, isn't that nice? And did I say anything or do anything to make you think that would be all right? No, I made the best of a very nasty situation when you were stowed away in my boat. Now listen to me. You may think that I'm some kind of lonely, middle-aged woman who doesn't know what she's...
Think of yourself as middle-aged?
Boy, I should have taken you right to the police when we got back to that dock.
And what, had me arrested for falling asleep on a boat you happened to rent? Or maybe it was my fault that the wind died on us.
Get out of here. I'm not going to sit here discussing this with you. Get out.
Okay,
now go on,
all right,
get out.
But maybe you should know one thing. I didn't come here with any designs on you. I saw the note posted at the Rusty Nail about a handyman. That's why I'm here. I had no idea that you put it up. There was no name on it. I don't even know your name. I'm sure it's not Contessa.
Do you always break and enter when you're applying for a job?
I didn't know anyone was here. I'm just looking for work.
Oh, well, you are out of luck. Go find another job.
Okay, I'm gone. Goodbye. Wait a minute, this is crazy. Oh, would you hold on a minute before you call the cops or kick me out? Look, I don't want to leave here right now with you thinking what I think that you're thinking about me.
I've already heard your story, unless you have something else you want to add.
Okay, I lied about one thing. I know that you put up the ad. I overheard you tell the guy down at the dock.
Oh. And I guess you thought that room and board was included in the job, huh?
No way, Contessa, not after
Don't you call me that name.
Okay, all right. Sorry. Look, the way I heard it, this place was so messed up that there was no way anybody would be staying in it until it was fixed up. I figured, beat sleeping down on a boat listening to foghorns all night, no harm would be done. I'd leave early and apply for the job officially.
Yeah. Said there's one small catch. The door was locked. You broke and entered.
No. I knocked first. Maybe you didn't hear me, but I knocked. And then I tried the door, and the knob came off, and then I pushed it open. Go ahead, look for yourself. I guess it's one of the things that needs to be fixed around here. Along with that chair leg.
They're both on my list.
Look, you're a very nice person, and I'm sorry about this. I don't mean to be giving you a hard time.
I may have jumped to the wrong conclusion, but you certainly gave me enough reason to do that. And I'd like to ask you something else. Why in the world haven't you gotten a job before now so that you could rent yourself a room or something? I mean, why are you skulking around trying to find a place to sleep in old boats and abandoned buildings?
Well, that's a good question, but I'll spare you my life story. I just wanted to clear things up with you. Well, good night. Are you going to eat that?
No, thanks. I think I've got it under control.
You know, you didn't have to go to all this trouble. The sandwich would have been fine, especially after I scared you to death.
Jeremy, I think mostly you surprised me. Anyway, I finally figured out that I hadn't eaten before I fell asleep, so I was hungry. And if you haven't eaten since yesterday, you need something more substantial than a sandwich. Anyway, you never did tell me why you've been sleeping in boats in abandoned buildings.
Well, I've been on the road for a while. Haven't had a chance to get settled. Actually, I haven't been settled anywhere for quite some time. You might like living the life of a roaming free spirit, Contessa, but... Sorry.
That's okay. Go on.
Well, I couldn't live in the place that I was from anymore. And I haven't found a place yet that I'm going. Guess that messed up most of the chances I've had in life. Looking for a new one.
You know, I only said that my life could have been the way you described it. Not that it was.
I thought you were here alone.
What?
Those clothes, they don't look like they belong to you.
Who do they look like they belong to?
I don't know, maybe your mother?
They're my sisters. She and her husband are up in Lakeport, and they should be back any minute.
I'll clear out as soon as we eat. I don't want you to have to explain this.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. And, thank you for fixing the door.
Well, glad I could pay for my dinner somehow.
You know, if you're still interested, I think I could give you a day's work. Because the planking out on that porch is pretty rotten in spots, and you could fix it, and then we could see how things are after that.
I'm still interested. Well, thanks. That was a fine meal.
Welcome.
And thanks for the day's work coming up.
Okay.
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Fine. You know, this is ridiculous. I know that you don't have a place to sleep tonight, and it would be nice if you could start work early tomorrow morning, so why don't you just stay here and use the hammock?
Won't your sister and her husband mind?
No. No. They'll be fine with it. And, besides, they're probably going to stay in Lakeport because it's so late anyway.
Well, I appreciate the offer. And I'll take you up on it. See you bright and early then.
Good. Sleep well.
I will. You too.
Good night.